1905 in Canada. Events from the year 1905 in Canada. Incumbents. Crown. Monarch Edward Roman VII. Federal Government. Governor-General Albert Gray, 4th Earl Grey. Prime Minister Wilfrid Laurier. Chief Justice Henry Elzier Taschereau, Quebec. Parliament 10th from 11 January. Provincial governments. Lieutenant Governors. Lieutenant Governor of Alberta George Hedley Vickers Boulia from September 1. Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia Henry Gustave Joly de Lotbiniere. Lieutenant Governor of Manitoba Daniel Hunter McMillan. Lieutenant Governor of New Brunswick Jabez Bunting Snowball. Lieutenant Governor of Nova Scotia Alfred Gilpin Jones. Lieutenant Governor of Ontario William Mortimer Clark. Lieutenant Governor of Prince Edward Island Donald Alexander MacKinnon. Lieutenant Governor of Quebec Louis Aimable Jet. Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan Aime D. Forget from September 1. Premiers. Premier of Alberta Alexander Cameron Rutherford from September 2. Premier of British Columbia Richard McBride. Premier of Manitoba Rodmond Roblin. Premier of New Brunswick Lemuel John Tweedy. Premier of Nova Scotia George Henry Murray. Premier of Ontario George William Ross until February 8, then James Whitney. Premier of Prince Edward Island Arthur Peters. Premier of Quebec Simon Napoleon Parent until March 24, then Lomer Gouin. Premier of Saskatchewan Thomas Walter Scott from September 5. Territorial governments. Commissioners. Commissioner of Yukon Zachary Taylorwood acting until May 27, then William Wallace Burns McInnes. Commissioner of Northwest Territories Frederick D. White from August 24. Lieutenant Governors. Lieutenant Governor of Keewatin Daniel Hunter McMillan until September 1. Lieutenant Governor of the Northwest Territories Aime D. E. Forget until September 1. Premiers. Premier of Northwest Territories Frederick Haltane until September 1. Events. January 25, 1905 Ontario election. Sir James Whitney's Conservatives win a majority, defeating G.W. Ross's Liberals. February 8, Sir James Whitney becomes Premier of Ontario, replacing George Ross. February 27, Clifford Sifton resigns from Cabinet. March 23, Lomer Gouin becomes Premier of Quebec, replacing Simon Napoleon Parent. July 20, the Saskatchewan Act receives royal assent. August 26, Roald Amundsen begins the first to travel through the Northwest Passage. September 1, the Autonomy Act is passed, thus creating Saskatchewan and Alberta. September 2, Alexander Rutherford becomes the first Premier of Alberta. September 5, Walter Scott becomes the first Premier of Saskatchewan. November 9, first Alberta general election. Alexander Rutherford's Liberals win a majority in the first Alberta election. November 24, the Canadian Northern Railway is completed to Edmonton. December 13, 1905 Saskatchewan election. Walter Scott's Liberals win a majority in the first Saskatchewan election. Arts and literature. Births. January to June. January 21, George Lawrence, nuclear physicist d. 1987. January 28, Ellen Fairclough, politician and first female member of the Canadian Cabinet d. 2004. February 8, Louis-Philippe Pigeon, Judge of the Supreme Court of Canada d. 1986. March 27, Elsie McGill, the world's first female aircraft designer d. 1980. April 30, John Peters Humphrey, legal scholar, jurist, and human rights advocate d. 1995. May 1, Paul Desruisseaux, lawyer and politician d. 1982. May 23, Donald Fleming, politician, International Monetary Fund official and lawyer d. 1986. June 8, Ralph Steinhauer, native leader, first Aboriginal to become the Lieutenant Governor of Alberta d. 1987. June 23, Jack Pickersgill, civil servant and politician d. 1997. July to December. July 25, Grace McInnes, politician and feminist d. 1991. August 1, Helen Hogg Priestley, astronomer. August 31, William Anderson, politician and businessman d. 1961. August 15, E. K. Brown, literary critic. September 21, Lauren Ellis Baker, politician d. 1991. November 1, Paul Emile Bourdieu, painter d. 1960. December 1, Alex Wilson, track and field athlete and Olympic silver medalist d. 1994. December 24, Milt Dunnell, sportswriter d. 2008. Full date unknown. Nat Taylor, inventor of the Cineplex d. 2004. Deaths. April 23, Gédéon Ouimet, politician and second premier of Quebec b. 1823. May 23, Fletcher Bath Wade, politician and barrister b. 1852. May 29, William McDougall, lawyer, politician and a father of Confederation b. 1822. August 1, John Brown, politician, miller, mining consultant and prospector b. 1841. August 7, Alexander Melville Bell, educator b. 1819. September 8, David Howard Harrison, farmer, physician, politician, and sixth premier of Manitoba b. 1843. October 29, Etienne Desmarteau, athlete and Olympic gold medalist b. 1873. Historical documents. Creation of provinces Saskatchewan and Alberta. Details and Prime Minister Laurier's announcement call for Calgary to become Alberta Capital. House of Commons Committee Chair has idea for local telephone services housed in post offices and provided and taxed by municipalities. Socialist Party brochure for Ontario election with party platform. Mounties report to Ottawa on dance halls and prostitution in Dawson City. References.